kind of on cloud nine, kind of processing it all, even though it's been a few months. It started obviously with P&G, and I joined P&G coming out of business school the same year I married my wife, who I'd only known for 8 months. P&G for 25 years, all over the world, last 7 years as CMO, which was the most amazing experience. By the way, I was not kind of targeting the CMO job. That was not on my career path. It was a bit of serendipity. I was open to it. It ended up being a transformational assignment. And then I wanted to do my own thing. I left P&G, started my own company. I wanted to help leaders be successful, be happy, be fulfilled. That's our mission. I've been working on that for the last 16, 17 years. I love it. I spend 100% of my time on stuff that I'm passionate about, that I love doing. And it's just, there's nothing like seeing a team or a leader become better, become more fulfilled, become a better version of themselves. Well, the passion I have right now is really leadership, and it's been the passion I've had forever. But these are weird times, geopolitics, AI. I've never seen anything like this in my career. So what I'm really looking at now is, how is work evolving with AI? How are leadership teams evolving? How are industry groups evolving? Because this is the big deal. Ethics, the meaning of life. People's personal purpose. Many people, that comes to them through work, and that is fundamentally changing. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm interested in. It's time to step up and for us to come together and figure this out together. When I came to P&G, I thought I'd stay, as most people did, in the brand side of the aisle. I'd stay for 2 or 3 years and move on. My wife's from San Diego, I'm from the Philadelphia area. But something about P&G caught, and we had great products. It was a great training ground, but it is the people. It is the role models. It is the people I looked to and said, wow, how did they ask that question? How did they run that meeting? How did they take a brand into a new market, a new geography, and do something with the brand and also with the organization? So P&G, it was really the people, the role models, and that embedded in me, I think, just a curiosity to learn from everyone I work with. It leads up to today. I still learn from every single person that works for me, that I work with, that are clients. There's just nothing like keeping your curiosity, keep learning. I do a podcast. I interview top CMOs. When you ask them what's the key characteristic of high-level CMOs and CEOs, it's curiosity. Keeping the balance of human and tech is so critical. And to me, the only way you do that is you stay in touch yourself. Don't delegate that. Get out in the markets, get out there with your people, be curious, spend time with people who are not like you, spend time in markets that you don't understand. When I used to travel at P&G, I'd go in often a weekend ahead of the meetings and get into a society that I didn't fully understand. I remember going to Istanbul, and I spent the weekend with a Muslim family. What's the role of brands, advertising? What do you think about our brands? How do you use them? How can we do better? And I tell you, it's inspiring, it's renewing, and I always gave advice to teams when they were burned out, get out of the office and go be with people important to you. Customers, partners, whatever it might be. It's endlessly renewing, and it keeps you sharp. And yes, you have to look at the data, you have to look at the trends, but there's nothing like the personal experience of being with someone and understanding their life. Peanut M&Ms are my luxury. I can't get through trips without them. They're just so... I'm not a shill for M&M Mars, by the way. It's real. They have sent me M&Ms over the years. The induction into the Hall of Fame on April 23rd is the sweetest moment of my career. And I'm not being hyperbolic here. It's not hyperbole. It is the best day of my 43 years in marketing because of what it represents, the people that I've worked with. But we had 20 letters written on my behalf in our submission. I read them at one time when they all came in, and I was deeply moved, and by each one of them. And even the kids I grew up with in my neighborhood in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, who I've known since we were 3 years old, they wrote a letter. And I challenge anyone to read that letter and not be sobbing. It's the most meaningful thing. I couldn't be more grateful, and I couldn't be more happy, and in every way.